Everyone, welcome to this stream. So I will be starting chapter 8. If it's anything like previous chapter,
Scarlet Blaze, the Maiden's Peril.
if it's anything like the previous chapter, then a lot of it's gonna be spent doing the Paralogues first,
When he
and then
learns
maybe
of
a
the
little bit
Empire's
of
struggle,
chapter 8.
Dmitri decides the time is right to strike. He moves swiftly to drive the Empire out, toppling one unfaithful Western lord after another. Finally, he descends on Aryan Road, seat of Count Rowe, the first lord to betray him. Thus does Edelgard's army begin another grueling march to rescue a different count.
We've been here before. But we were in such a rush to rescue Lenato that we never got more than a glimpse of Aryan Road. Can't really appreciate the scale that quick. And now we're back to bail it out.
If only Claude hadn't hatched his futile scheme. We could have avoided all these needless battles and saved countless lives.
Yet, in a more positive light, he handed us the perfect opportunity to show that not even the Alliance and Kingdom together can match the Empire's strength.
I just realized I totally forgot to have this on the whole time. Whoops.
Once we crush the army of Fargus, our superiority will be clear for all to see.
And will that actually result in fewer casualties going forward? Because that is what would put Her Majesty's heart at ease.
I will make no guarantees for matters beyond our control. So long as fanatics are willing to die for the Central Church, casualties are inevitable.
We broke the Alliance's siege, and we can break the Kingdom's too.
We're lucky it's a stronghold like Aryan Road that's under siege. It shouldn't be half the nail-biter we had to deal with last time.
Yes, but last time Count Burgleys was in command. For all we know, Count Rowe will break like a twig and surrender the moment he hears the first soldier crest the hill.
As I see it, we have two options. We can take a direct path for Aryan Road, or we can wait until we scatter the Kingdom troops that are fanned out in the north. It is a most vexing decision.
As a professional at staying holed up, I think we should secure the perimeter first and get rid of as much danger as we possibly can. Time is important. We should be striking fast and hard.
Okay, Willis Bernice. I'm just gonna agree with Petra, not because mostly because like I maxed out with burning already, so I kind of need
War
points
doesn't
with
wait.
Petra.
We should free the city while we still have the chance.
Let's keep both options open and see how the situation unfolds. General Randolph.
Even though I'm probably gonna follow Bernadetta's advice because I want to conquer all the areas.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I commend you for holding Aryan Road with what few soldiers you had.
Thank you, Your Majesty. But I am unworthy of such praise when I failed to prevent the siege. Coordination with Count Rowe proved difficult. It was all I could do merely to keep the enemy in check.
That alone is commendable. The more foolish man would have rushed to glory, and gotten himself and his underlings killed in the process.
I have a key role for you in the coming rescue, General. I know you were up to the task.
Of course, Your Majesty.
My brother and I will give our all.
Very good. But do not let your eagerness for victory come at the cost of lives. We have many more battles ahead and must conduct ourselves accordingly.
Hey there, Edelgard.
Leafing through documents, are we? This is new.
Yeah, completely out of character, I know. But one of these reports has been stuck in my mind. Back when Count Rowe declared fealty to the Empire, other lords committed to doing the same, right? But the moment we left and the Kingdom army marched south, they fell right back in line. It's like they never betrayed Fargus in the first place.
Good memory. That's exactly what happened. Houses Elidor and Duval both made overtures to join the Empire.
So why is the Kingdom welcoming them back without so much as a wrist slap? Is this another House Gloucester thing where the politics demand it? Seems like their importance as noble families outstrips the fact that they're all two-faced liars.
Politics are doubtless involved, but the heads of houses can change, as they did with Gloucester. We're not bound to place importance on any one individual, only the bloodline.
So the Kingdom's aristocracy gets the same free pass as the Alliance's?
Yes, and the Empire's as well, even though I do my best to treat everyone equally. I cannot afford to slight a minister's house, for example. They broke fealty to the former Prime Minister when they swore it to me. Would you call that treachery? What makes it different from the actions of Count Gloucester?
Greed makes it different. And I'd say betraying someone for money is lower than low.
That's one way to look at it. I agree that what matters is the reason behind the change of heart. Was it for land? For status? To exact revenge or seize glory? Because I view a betrayal for any of those reasons to be utterly worthless.
Yeah, money and vengeance are pretty shallow motives. Though, that's why I'm here.
I'm not talking about mercenaries. I'm talking about lords. Each of their decisions has the ability to upend the lives of thousands, if not more. Only a person with the character to realize that is truly fit to lead.
I've worked for plenty of nobles in my time. Until now, I couldn't have cared less what it means to actually be one. But then you gave me responsibility over all these soldiers, and it... well, I guess I'm starting to see the world in a different way. And the people who live in it, too.
I see.
I admit your grand designs sail clear over my head sometimes. Most of the time, actually. But that's why I stand by you. I feel like one of these days, something important's gonna rub off on me.
And I feel the same. You've opened my eyes to all manner of things I might never have seen otherwise. You are a commoner without the fetters of a family name, wielding your sword directly for me. That's more valuable than you may realize.
Alright, let's see how many areas. Ooh, that's a lot of areas, actually. Oh! So I can... okay, so I can directly... okay, hold up. Let's pick this up.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has
Okay,
its
let me go to
use.
war map. If I'm looking at it correctly... oh... okay, no, you can't go directly. Okay, I thought you could go directly straight. But it looks like you can go here and then bam. Oh boy. Well, obviously I'm not doing that. Okay, what's this log? 2000. Must complete all side missions in this area. Okay, so I have to be careful on that one. Okay. Activity. Alright. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, at this point, I'm just I'm probably not gonna be resetting. It's too much work at this point.
We must speak.
I go stronger through battle. Combat experience really is being the greatest of teachers. Hunting beasts and hunting people are different things after all. Fighting and hunting are different, huh? How so? Beasts are determining enemy strength and choosing whether to fight or run.
I am having
But many
concerns.
people are not able to do this, which leads to battles of much pointlessness. Like the Prince hair color, Her Majesty looks very much like her mother, Anselma. What, me? Oh, I'm just ahead of a nearby village. She's come to greet the Emperor. Her Majesty's mother, Anselma, was born right here in the former Arundel territory. Oh! She would often come to visit our village, though it was great many years ago. I still remember her as a most wonderful person.
Okay, so...
Never in all my life thought I'd run into somebody who could take out Holst. I don't know what about that Burgleys guy. He and Holst are so blasted strong, they don't even seem human. Burgleys has a crest, whereas Holst doesn't. So if it comes out a draw, that's basically a win for Holst, yeah? Either way, I sure don't want to tussle with either of them.
Nice!
Ignis, we're fighting on the same side. I'm more excited by this than a ham feast.
Excellent!
I'm excited too, Raphael. But hey, how are Maya and your grandfather doing? Great as usual. That's why I'm fighting. So they keep on living a good and happy life. In that case, let's fight as hard as we can so we can never have to go on opposite sides again.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend.
I mean, I'm gonna buy these regardless,
You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
I suppose.
I don't care about Vargas personally, but I do have family there. I heard they are fighting for the kingdom. On the battlefield, they are our enemy. Ask about
Got a sec?
Never would I thought I'd hear about family from you. You talking siblings or what? My mother and sister. They are all I have. The lives of enemies and allies mean nothing to me, but I could not bear to lose her. Yeah, I'm not gonna be setting. It's too much work. Oh, goddess. Excuse me? Do you need something?
What do you think?
The Empire is working to annihilate the Central Church, yet fate is clearly important to you. Are you really okay with all this? I feel a bit conflicted because I accepted the doctrine of the Central Church simply as a matter of course. But so long as I can pray, that is enough. Damn, okay. I'm doing pretty poorly already. I'd like tempted to reset, but I shouldn't.
Listen.
Do you know what the Kingdom and Alliance possess, which the Emperor does not? Perhaps my question is overly broad, so let me just get to the point. I refer to the Hero's Relics.
Yeah.
Relics are those fancy weapons used by folks with crests, yeah?
Truth be told,
They are handed down among the nobles of the Kingdom and Alliance, who descend from the great heroes known as the Ten Elites. In any event, relics are such powerful weapons that it is said a single one of them equals the might of 1,000 ordinary soldiers, which is what it means to face off against the Kingdom and the several relics in their possession. Okay, I am doing horribly. I might reset. I'm a little
That's
paranoid.
not good.
We ended up fighting off against Gerald's mercenaries again in Reagan. It's almost like there's some fateful connection between us and them.
Let's see.
Maybe. Although they don't seem to have any particular grudge against the Empire. Could it just be a coincidence? I'd be grateful if that were the case, but as they say, What happens twice will surely happen thrice. Oh god, okay. Talking to one other person and then resetting. That's just pretty bad.
Greetings.
I find myself relieved that the battle with the Alliance has come to an end. Though I swore fealty to the Empire, it is no pleasant affair to be thrown into a war against former comrades. I would rest far more easy if the Alliance and the Empire were to be united. Hey, you never know, right?
Oh.
Yes, I am certain that if their interests were to align, they would not hesitate to come together. Sorry, I'm getting too paranoid now. I missed too many.
We must speak. I am having concerns.
Okay, so.
Excellent.
Hi. Hear a girl out, will you? Hear a girl out.
I am Baron Martin, and my territory is located southeast of here. Not that I expect you to know that, of course. I fear we're something of a minor house. Nonetheless, I will help you capture Arion Road. Yeah. Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report.
As it happens...
The gates of Arion Road seems every bit as gigantic and sturdy as those in the capital. Oh, how I would love to stand and watch there. Not that I'm proud of the tiny gate we have here. Or, not that I'm not proud of the tiny gate we have here. Wait, did I just call it tiny? Forget I said anything.
I suppose.
Got a sec?
Hey, you're from the Empire, right? Why do you have family in the kingdom? Long story. Suffice it to say, I have reasons. The lives of enemies, blah blah, like not very serious. Okay, so that didn't matter. This one I'm pretty sure mattered. Ask her about her.
Let's see.
Your family are lords of the Alliance, aren't they? I feel like it would be hard to fight your kin. Actually, my adoptive father would have expected me to join the Imperial Army. And while I don't know his plans moving forward, I suspect he will not want to fight.
Wait up.
Seems like we got more mercs on our side lately. Can we really trust them? Wouldn't it be surprising if we had a couple of spies mixed in among them? Better keep the important information close to the vest. No need to tell the mercs everything after all. Most people could turn in their own grandmother for a couple of coins if it came down to it.
That's not good.
Crap, I forgot which one I selected.
Actually...
There we go. Actually, fought them a while ago and lost badly. Which means they've always been strong. That makes it all the more curious. Okay, cool. I'm gonna save.
Greetings. Listen.
Boast of your impressive knowledge. Get ready to get schooled. Relics are weapons handed down to nobles of the Kingdom and Alliances who descend from the heroes known as the Ten Elite.
Yes, well...
Or yes, actually. I'm surprised you possess such a detailed knowledge of the matter. In any event, relics are powerful weapons as I said. Okay. Cool.
Greetings. Oh.
What is it?
What's the matter? Having second thoughts? Don't worry about it. You're human after all. A little wavering is only natural. Trust in me and I will guide you to the right answer. Can I use my renown for anything else yet? Bernie doesn't matter. I'm like at max over here. Arian Road, huh? Sure wish I had an invincible fortress I could lock myself away in the forever. Still, I know that there's no such thing as something being truly invincible. I mean, even Count Burgley's lose on occasion, right? Wait, no, he's known to not have ever lost, right? Which means it's only a matter of time for Arian Road. Isn't that what he's known for?
Hello there.
Hey there, remember me? I guess you don't. I was the same year as you in the Golden Deer House. Few houses in the Alliance are following the Empire now, including the one I work for. Lonato and his forces lead the vanguard to Arian Road. He'll be quite familiar with Arian Road, seeing as it is House Rowe's residence. Lonato is very important to me, as is everyone else in the Kingdom Army. I don't want to whine, I really don't, but I also don't want to fight them.
Thing is...
For a long time, all I cared about was being just like my father in every way and surpassing him. But now I know that's not enough. I mean, there have to be people even stronger than him, right?
You sure?
Yeah, that seems unlikely. And if there are, I bet you can count them on one hand. Maybe you're right. Still, if Holtz decided to fight my father, I wonder who would win.
How can I serve?
This was once Arundel's territory, but the Regent's rebellion saw the house ended. After that, it came under control of House Resfeld, and the Minister of the Imperial Household began coming and going often. Talk arose that it would be granted to House Vestra, but for now it remains under Resfeld influence. We have more troops than ever now. It just goes to show how important this battle is. But on the other side of that coin, it will doubtless lead to even greater losses. Yeah, you're right. But with people like you around, maybe we'll be able to reduce that number a little.
Oh no!
I'm just sad about all those we won't be able to save.
Hello there.
I felt my recent performance to be lacking. Nonetheless, Her Majesty honored me with praise, and now my heart is full. Perhaps if I continue to accrue meritorious deeds to my name, I will be permitted to establish a house. For my family, I will do whatever it takes.
A moment of your time.
Arian Road, known as the Silver Maiden, originally belonged to the Empire. Sadly, the Count Rowe of the time betrayed the Empire and drove a wedge into their defenses. But now it belongs to the Empire once more, and we will never again let it fall into enemy hands.
Did you need something?
I don't much think about the Lord himself, but those Gaspard folks are an impressive lot. Most love Lord Donato like a father, and are even willing to lay down their lives for him. Maybe he's more praiseworthy than I realize.
Let me think.
It appears the King of Farius himself has come to capture Arian Road. The outcome of this battle will likely contribute heavily to the balance of power between Adrestia and Vargas. I look forward to the success on your part, but I also trust you to look after Her Majesty. This is the kingdom we face, and there will be no end of the rogues who seek to claim her life. I'm so glad Her Majesty praised Randall's efforts. It seemed like he received the reward too. My brother works incredibly hard for our sakes, and I want to help him however I can. Hold on, Randall. I'll help you, I swear it. Okay, Monica is pretty much maxed out, doesn't matter. Even when tinged with sadness, her face remains as splendid as always. Still, I wish I could do something that might bring her joy. If only I was smarter, or stronger, or both. Well, I'll just do my best I can with what I got. I'm hoping you'll do the same.
Did you hear?
The army attacking Arya Road is evidently being led by King Dimitri himself. Pretty scary to be fighting a guy who killed his own uncle on his path up to the throne, huh? Even those who simply sided with his uncle were named as perpetrators of the tragedy of Dusker and punished accordingly. Okay.
Listen up.
Going back and forth in the mountains remind me of my hometown. Haven't seen anyone there in a long time, but I think I'd like to head back someday. It's in the middle of some great mountain. No, wait. Some great forest? And it'll come to me eventually. Wait. Oh.
As it happens...
I thought Count Rowe might turn back to the kingdom more readily, but instead he mounts a stout defense from the castle. Perhaps he possesses some backbone after all. Oh, I agree, especially when you consider the situation with Count Bonser. I believe that man had his own reason, but I understand what you're trying to say. No, I'm gonna reset after I talk to one more person.
Let's see.
I calculated to the kingdom which might actually give my father greater peace of mind. You see, House Ardelia has for some time declared her inclinations to swear allegiance to the Empire. But in my father's heart of hearts, I know he wanted to join with the other lords of the Alliance and fight against the Empire. He once faced cruel punishment, or cruel treatment at the Empire's hands, so I was fighting in his place. You don't seem like the Empire much, so why fall in with us? Well,
Are you serious?
I'm rather curious about Eldegard, so no, please forget that last part.
Listen up.
As it happens...
You sure?
Yeah, I don't know. Seems just as likely Road wants to flip sides and someone is counseling him otherwise. An interesting thought, and perhaps a persistent one. Or prescient one. Considering the Lord Donato is presently in Aryan Road.
Unbelievable.
I confess shame at my own ignorance for not having thought of such a possibility myself.
Let's see.
What do you think?
You don't seem to like the Empire much. Are you really going to obey them going forward? I've made my decision. Additionally,
Are you serious?
I'm rather curious about Edelgard, so no, please forget the last part. Okay. 2 more people. And then I can finally do what, play the game. I looked up the Knights of the Kingdom since I was a small girl, but now that the time has come to cross spheres with them, I find myself increasingly nervous.
I see.
I pray I fight in a way that does not shame my... That brings no... Wait.
I see.
I pray I fight in a way that does no shame to my opponents.
Well, how'd it go?
Alright. Yep, okay, so I think it's a good time to start collecting all these. Alright, put it to good use.
Any result's a good result.
Good day to you. Excuse me.
Have you heard of rumors? I hear there's someone else in our ranks who wishes to see their house restored.
Huh?
You mean Randolph? Randolph, is it? I see. Tread lightly, Randolph, for I have committed your name to memory.
My time to shine.
I should not be outdone by you, dear fellow. I will see my house restored first. Oh my god. Hilarious. Alright.
Do you have a moment?
I confess, I'm more than a little relieved that things have finally settled down at Reagan. And that's to say nothing of my relief that we didn't lose Count Burgley's bargain. However, it looks like we'll need to move keep a careful association with Claude moving forward. Yeah, Claude's a tough nut to crack. Definitely not someone you want to test, strategically speaking. I agree. But rather than repeatedly fighting him to no avail, perhaps our best option is no. Now is not yet the time. Okay, Edelgard probably didn't matter. I'm pretty sure I'm maxed out with Edelgard as well. Like, I can't even... I think the support, even the B support conversation is clocked still right now, so it doesn't even matter.
Good day to you. Excuse me.
You mean Randolph? He's not trying to restore a house so much as establish a new one. I think it's a little different from your situation. Yes, perhaps it is. But whatever the man's aims, I swear I shall be the first to see my noble house rise. Okay.
Do you have a moment?
Oh, I didn't even read the first option. That should have been obvious. Even the strongest man in the kingdom, in the Empire, ends up on the back foot from time to time. I'm just glad he made it out in one piece. Agreed. Although it was an interesting experience to see that even the great Burgleys is human. Oh, I see. He technically lost to... Right, he technically lost to the Ashen Demon. I think that's what they're referring to. I see, okay. First things first, we're gonna cook. So wait, let's pick up that note.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Okay, I might actually get that. Humble furnishing.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Okay. Yeah, I think doing food at the very beginning is like the most beneficial. Because it lasts the whole time.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Alright, so let's see if there's a rare... Oh, okay, that's tempting. I might do this. I have a lot of those ingredients. Okay. I want to do this one.
Come back whenever you're
I'm gonna buy
hungry.
some tomatoes, or see if I can not buy I want to see if I can buy some tomatoes first, though.
I carry a little of everything here.
Oh, I didn't
You've
save
got
when I
an eye
bought
for
these.
quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality, friend.
Okay, well, good thing I checked, because I would have forgotten. Okay.
You've got an eye for quality, friend.
Okay.
Hope to see you again soon.
That's fine. Yeah, we're gonna do that one. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum. Where's Kitchen Mister?
Hunger is the true enemy.
Okay, there you go. Oh, this might be good, yeah. Get like 2 C's out of the way. Or try to. Come on, make it great.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there.
Okay, I wanted to
I'm
just say.
surprised you know what I like. Thank you. This is wonderful.
This is one of my favorites. Thank you. This really makes my day.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Well, I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna see if I can save some at the grate. Especially since I spent materials on freaking getting that upgrade. I'll probably I'll do 2 more resets and then see how that goes.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Okay, that's a nod yes, that I'm pretty sure that meant it went good. Yes, okay. You can save scum that. Awesome.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
This is one of my favorites.
I'm surprised you know what I like.
Yeah, significantly. That's what I wanted to make sure. Okay, so it might be a good idea to
Come
save
back whenever
some
you're
of that.
hungry.
Oh, hey, Ignatz. What you reading?
Wow.
Yeah, he definitely didn't hear me. Hey, Ignatz!
I keep saying Ignis, it's not Ignatz. I'm so sorry, Ignatz.
Ah, what? Oh, it's you. Can you please try to not sneak up on me like that?
Sorry about that. I was trying to talk to you, but it didn't seem like anything was getting through. Looks like you're really into that book, or whatever it is. What's it about? It doesn't look like battle tactics at the very least.
You're right. This is the Traveler's Journal. It chronicles places that lie beyond Fodlan's borders.
You've seriously been lugging books around with you? Though, I admit, that does sound like a good one.
Yes, it's fascinating. The author's unknown, but whoever it was really traveled to all these places and documented everything. It's amazing how vastly things can differ depending on where you are, like the plants or the animals or even the ore in the ground. And of course, the way people live in those areas is so diverse too, like their food and their clothes. But what's most interesting to me is the architecture. Ruins in Fodlan contain ancient architectural styles that are, for some reason, also found on faraway islands.
All right, I get the picture. You talk like you've seen it all firsthand.
Well, I really try to place myself in the author's shoes when I read. So I guess in a way, I have. I'd love to visit all those places myself, but that's easier said than done. Especially since I became a knight.
The way you say that makes me think you never wanted to be a knight in the first place.
Oh, no! No, of course I did. At any rate, both my father and my brother are pleased that it's official.
Sounds to me like you became a knight for them.
That's not it at all. I'm very happy with my decision, honest.
Even though you can't go off traveling?
Yeah, getting sent out to different locations for battle is kind of the same thing. Oh, but of course the mission always comes first. It's not like I go off wandering whenever I feel the urge.
Uh-huh. But you would if you could, right?
Why do you keep asking me about this? All these leading questions, they're uncalled for. I might not be able to travel of my own volition, but I can read books and go wherever I want in my imagination. And that's good enough for me.
Nice. Okay. Alright, let's do some paralogues. This is gonna be a tough one. I'm pretty sure all of them are low level.
There you are, Hubert. So what's going on? This couldn't wait for a more reasonable hour?
You are the last to arrive. But better late than never, I suppose.
I may be late, but I'm also smart enough to smell trouble when it's brewing. And you've definitely got something on the boil.
Please illuminate me. How have you come to this conclusion?
Because I'm standing here with Yuritsa on one side and Petra on the other. And you don't invite people like them along unless you need serious muscle.
It saddens me that I am not included in this toughness calculation of yours.
Neither fighting or hunting have toughness for me.
That's kind of funny.
I am fighting and others are falling. It is a thing of ease.
Get on with it.
Yes, well, setting the question of toughness aside, your task remains the same.
Can you please just get to the point already? I'm gonna doze off if you stretch this intro out any longer.
Then I will do just that. I have received information regarding a small-scale raid on Garreg Mach. The raiders in question are the Knights of Seros, but judging by their low numbers, they are not attempting to reclaim the monastery. Rather, their goal is assassination. Specifically, they seek to eliminate Count Varley, the current head of the Southern Church.
The Knights. Good. I'll enjoy this.
I have knowledge of stopping assassins. Let us be going with all haste.
I see why you brought the three of us along now. But still, you've got an entire army at your disposal. Why use so small a force?
If we suddenly increase our presence at Garreg Mach, the Knights will realize they have been found out and cancel the raid. But I need them to carry out their plan to the letter, so they might walk right into my trap.
They will be like flies to the flame.
Not sure that's right, but I get what you're going for.
Even if the flies are strong, it all ends the same.
You both remain as inspiring as ever. Now then, as we will be heading out tomorrow, we had best get our preparations settled quickly. Seeing as you are a long-tenured mercenary of some renown, I will leave the guarding of Count Varley's person to you. I hope it goes without saying that this is not a job which calls for improvisation on your part. Keep him safe and whole, and do it well.
I mean, you talk like I'm the world's greatest mercenary, but I'm really just another sellsword.
Pathetic. If such is truly the case, why did Her Majesty see fit to elevate you to your current station?
Huh. Yeah,
okay. I might reset. I don't like his response to
If you
that.
fight with confidence, you will never be losing. I will do what I must.
Again, get on with it.
Yes, very well. Now, as far as Garreg Mach's current military capability,
don't want to be insulted by Hubert. I should probably check what their levels are. Hubert's pretty, yeah, level 3. Level 7. But yeah, Petra's the highest, no surprise. Okay, we'll see how this goes.
There you are, Hubert. You are the I'm because
it's me. I am. Yeah, then I've written the rate up. I have. But if we suddenly, but I.
They will be.
Not
even if
you sing as you are, I hope it goes without.
No worries, Hubert. Those knights won't touch even a single hair on your guy's head.
That is precisely what I wanted to hear. No wonder Lady Edelgard puts so much faith in you.
Seems like a lot of weight to throw on my shoulders.
If you fight with confidence, you will never be losing. I will do what I must.
Again, get on with it.
Yes, yes, very well.
Okay. Yeah, so Hubert will probably need to stay with me. Aritza... Okay.
Why bring me from the monitor?
Start advancing, starting the providing support.
Begin. I will.
Monastery and into. Right then, you have the outer courtyard. Is this really safe?
You got my back?
Perfectly so, provided you remain close.
Wait, what's happening? It's the church. They've come for me.
Strange. We had no reports of any explosions. Well, no matter. Our target is Count Varley.
Hurry up and deal with them. The future of the Empire itself depends upon my survival.
I'm all right.
Let us go without saying, but for now, we need Count Varley. Do not let any harm come to the man.
Near vermin, no thrill to hunt.
Why do they pursue Count Varley with such fierceness?
He played a rather large role in her Majesty's banishment of the Central Church. As bishop, he gave legitimacy to a course of actions. An action that carried great weight with adherents of the faith.
This is our best chance to eliminate this false bishop. We must succeed.
Let's link up. Watch my back. We'll do
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Very well.
To fight an angry enemy is a simple thing. We must also be having caution.
You're pretty good at this, Petra. You've really never been a bodyguard before?
I have only ever guarded my own body. In Bridget, we had raids and assassins every day. I had to be learning with much quickness.
Let us go.
As the goddess is my witness, this is as far as you go!
Our lives matter not! Crush them in the name of the Archbishop!
What are you guys doing?
I will help.
Rita,
Starting
stay
the
with
mission.
Petra.
You got my back? Watch my back. We'll do it together! I've got you now! I'm unstoppable.
I suppose you have done well.
Very well. You have proved a most efficacious lure, dear friend.
knights could muster.
This small raiding party. Likely they sent only what they could afford to lose. Still, I doubt that was the last. Very well. Well, couldn't hurt.
I should be safe here. I hope.
There's the dog! Don't let him escape!
Oh, not again! I can't take another step. You have to stop them here.
Let's wake up. Watch my back. We'll do it together! I've got you now! Let us go.
My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
Is this the capability of a mercenary? I have awe.
The Southern Church's bishop is an enemy of the goddess and must be destroyed.
Very well.
They are not finished. Remain on guard.
They're few in number, but well prepared. News of our raid must have leaked. They make me sick.
Still,
Watch my
looks
back.
like the two of us will have to pull this one out.
We'll do it together! I've got you now! Let us go.
You know what? I'm glad for this. We've never had a chance to really go at each other before.
Thunder Catherine. The day is improving.
Watch my back. We'll do it together! I've got you now!
Aren't you the Princess of Bridget? You serve the Empire?
I am serving Bridget, and Bridget is standing with the Empire.
We've got some road ahead. Sloppy. You really willing to die for this guy?
You got my back? Watch my back. We'll do it together! I've got you now!
I failed.
Watch my back. We'll do it together! I've got you now!
I know when I'm bested. Time to retreat.
Nice. Okay, I think that should be S, right?
That's it! I'm going back inside. I'm never setting foot outside the monastery again.
I see where Bernadetta gets it from. Still, at least the guy's safe now. I won't...
I'm up.
Nice. Okay.
We finished the cleanup and inspection of the walls, sir. We also cleared out the Knights of Ceros's base at the foot of Garrick Mach. The enemy has been routed and is now engaged in a full retreat.
Well done. That should keep us secure for the time being. Still, you will want to remain vigilant, Count.
But you just said we are secure!
True. I do not expect our enemy to launch any military offenses in the near future.
But if not military, of course.
I get it. They'll be sneaking through the back door instead of trying to knock down the front gates. I imagine another assassination attempt is already in the works. Probably something cowardly like poison or a dagger in the ribs.
I shudder to think of those zealots out for my blood. I entreat you to protect me, Baron Barnabas. After all, I won't always have the Minister of the Imperial Household here to save me. The war has reached a critical stage, and his wisdom will soon be needed elsewhere. As steward of Garrick Mach, my life is in your hands.
I will do what I can, of course.
To start, I want you to confirm the identity of every single person entering and leaving the monastery. Also, the gatekeeper must hear of these new attempts on my life and ensure he keeps his watch most keen. That one is far too casual for my liking. Yes, well, enough of this. I must be off.
Of course, Count Varley.
Weird guy, huh?
Stronger than he looks, though not inclined to fight.
He has reminded me of certain woodland creatures. Though he is a fighter of much weakness, he has a talent for remaining alive.
When you put it like that, he comes off like some sort of mastermind. But I guess all Imperial nobles are crafty in some way or another.
Crafty, is it?
Sure. I mean, the two of you are nobles, and I'd say you're as cunning as they come.
Yes, Hubert and Yuritsa are both nobles full of cleverness.
Don't forget to include yourself among that number. After all, I specifically selected the craftiest soldiers I could think of for this mission. When the enemy is neck-deep in skullduggery, I need soldiers who are adept at thinking on their feet.
You think I'm like you? Really? That's great.
Only a jest, I assure you. But since it clearly pleases you so, I must admit there was some truth behind it.
Good. Glad we got that settled.
I tire of this. Farewell.
He sure knows how to make an exit.
We should be going as well. It lacks wisdom to be far from the base for too long. But if you wish to be joining me for a small hunt, we will be passing through woodlands on the way back.
Sure, if it's on the way.
This is filling me with happiness. We will be landing a nice catch, then return home. Maybe a bear or a boar.
Yeah, that's not really what I'd call a small hunt. Petra? Hey, wait up!
It seems we truly are a crafty group after all. Still, facing Catherine and Shamir time and again is a great burden to bear. But I must shoulder it if I am to protect Her Majesty.
Okay, awesome. Okay, saving. Select Paralogues.
But this tea was simply tremendous. A truly fitting find for nobles such as ourselves.
Yes, but I fear it pales in comparison to the tea cakes you so thoughtfully procured. And yet, far more than the provisions themselves, it is your noble self who deserves the greatest measure of praise for organizing this most festive occasion.
My dear Lawrence, you flatter me. Yet I must once again return to this lovely tea which has soothed my weary soul. Truly, it is a testament to your impeccable character and taste.
I actually really love how Lorenz and Ferdinand get along with
Why,
each other.
Ferdinand, now it is you who flatters me.
Ah, but my hackneyed words could never do justice to a pinnacle of nobility such as yourself.
Nay, those hackneyed words have become pure poetry by the alchemy of your noble idiom.
My, what fine examples of nobility you are. The two of you shine brighter than any sun, and make my own visage all the sadder as a result.
Good day, Constance. Not feeling well, are we? I had thought to offer you some tea, but...
Oh, don't worry about me, Lawrence. I'm quite all right.
Well, I certainly won't force you, but do let me know if you change your mind.
Yes, well, there was something I wanted to ask you. Though I fear it's a rather difficult question.
I have all confidence the two of us are up to the challenge.
Indeed. There has not been a question yet posed that could stump the two noblest of nobles.
In that case, and again, please forgive my impudence, but I noticed you both complimenting each other regarding your suitability to your noble stations. But it is an impossibility for the two of you to be perfectly equal in this. One must be the most suited, the most noble. So, which of you is it?
Which one of us?
Oh no.
I fear you misunderstand. This is not a competition, and would be unbecoming of nobles to compare ourselves in such a manner.
But are you not constantly comparing yourselves? You are the most noble. Nay, it is clearly you, sir, etc., etc.
You know, you may be right.
Now, hold just one moment. It is true that we compare each other in a purely literal sense, but it is only so we might take pride in our collective peerage. And in that we are equal, for there are no degrees of true nobility.
Again, forgive me, but it sounds as if there are indeed differences. You merely turn a blind eye to them in order to avoid unseemly competition. In any case, if that is the stance you both wish to take, I'll not press the matter further. Enjoy your shared throne at the pinnacle of nobility.
No, wait a moment. You make it sound as if we refuse to compete because we fear losing to the other.
Indeed. I had assumed we were sharing a large divan. But if we are actually squeezing ourselves into a single seat, that is another matter entirely.
Not at all. You both are wonderful, perfect nobles.
I cannot back down from this challenge. Doing so would disgrace my very name.
Indeed. We must determine for good and all who of us is the noble most true.
A splendid turn of events, and one I am most undeserving of. I knew I could count on the two of you to reach the appropriate conclusion.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, we most certainly are not. In fact, I nominate you to serve as arbitrator for our competition.
Hear, hear. You may also select the criteria.
Okay, but I warn you, my eye for talent pretty much begins and ends at the battlefield.
Still, I fear you will have to do.
In that case, how about we use the results of the next training battle? That should be pretty clear-cut.
Yes. A lord must be able to command their soldiers, after all. An exemplary measure of a noble's worth.
And you will also bear witness to our personal prowess as well. For a true noble must be able to safeguard themselves from injury above all else.
Sounds like a plan. I'll let Edelgard know.
To think my off-the-cuff remark would lead to this. But the stakes could not be higher, for the winner will be forever known as the noblest of all nobles in the land.
Haven't you fanned the flames enough, Constance?
Seems like a really stupid competition.
We will now commit.
There is not a question of can. Only a matter of my will is theirs.
Just do as I planned. I shall provide support.
Since today's training battle, defeat every enemy within the time limit.
Now it is my turn. There is...
Trust in me! I see. Well, I will not be so easily outdone.
I will prove to all that I am the truest noble. Watch closely, my mercenary friend. The love of...
What do you think you're doing? Plebeians are not permitted to compete. Stand down!
Out of the way! Witness our power! We'll do it together! I got you now! I can still fight!
Now it is my turn. There is... Lawrence Hellman Gloucester stands before you.
You got my back? Witness our power! We'll do it together! I got you now! No, not yet!
March General is entering the fray. Their defeat will extend the time limit.
Witness our power! We'll do it together! I got you now! They're no match for us.
two must have been rather bored to come up with this competition.
But this was your idea in the first place.
Lawrence, that was a different... No, never mind. It would take far too long to explain.
You got my back? Witness our power!
We'll do it together! I got you now!
Allow me!
I'm not gonna die here!
Watch out!
I say, hold! You are meant to be judging our contest, not participating in it.
Second unit, advance!
Reinforcements!
Now it is my
Wonderful!
More fodder for my noble purpose!
A point! A most palpable point for Constance von Nouvelle!
Another Mark General is entering the fray. Practice will be further extended if they are defeated. Witness our power!
We'll do it together! I got you now! Back in the day, Constance and I were the twin flowers of Enbar High Society.
And now, the bright red rose of House Gloucester has made that number 3.
Hold on a minute. I want no part of this fell bouquet, sirs.
Now it is my turn.
Witness our power!
We'll do it together! I got you now!
yourself how strong we are.
I'm not finished.
Allow me!
I'll tear you apart!
The Empire's officers are mighty indeed. Why, the soldiers of my realm can scarce compare.
Physical strength isn't everything. Just look at my health. Pegasus Knights!
Indeed. Many battles come down to chance. No matter how superior the force, nothing is ever assured.
Watch out!
Out of the way! I'm all right.
Allow me! Observe!
Let's wake up.
Witness our power!
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
Allow me!
This is just the beginning.
Be glad. For Lawrence Hellman Gloucester sings your praises.
It's not over.
Witness our power!
We'll do it together! I've got you now! It's not over. Let's link up.
Witness our power!
We'll do it together! I've got you now! It's not over.
I wonder who felt the most.
You were keeping score, yes?
Once we get that, you can announce the winner to all.
Sure. Let me just add things up and... Huh?
We heard tell of your pathetic little game, and have come to put you in your place.
Now it is my turn. There...
You got my back?
Witness our...
Yeah, I'm not getting there. Okay. Well, that's fine.
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
intend to mock this training. It is simply that as nobles, we...
There's no need for excuses, Lawrence. I'm sure serious practice is far too boring for big, fancy nobles like you. Here I go!
Take a breather.
Hey, what happened with your competition anyway? I hope Coco won.
I could have S-strength this if I knew about this backup. It's not a big deal. Yeah.
Well, couldn't hurt.
Well, I definitely got... Yep. Okay, well...
You got me. Oh, and I'm not actually mad, by the way. I was honestly glad to get some practice in.
Oh God.
Hubert, I should have known you would look to interfere. I believe you are the ones interfering with an official Imperial training session. We're really here doing our jobs.
Let's wake up! Witness our power! We'll do it together! I've got you now! I am your man!
My turn? I feel no mercy. Oh, please.
Allow me!
Fair enough. Seeing as this was rather fun, I will overlook your churlishness.
Practice is concluded. All units withdraw.
I won't...
Witness the...
Nice, okay. And I'm gonna do one stage, and then that'll probably be the end of the stream.
What an exhilarating military exercise! But now, let's have the results.
Yes, please. No need to beat around the bush.
No matter the result, my pride as a noble will remain as solid as bedrock.
In that case, let's get to it. So, after tallying it all up, and the winner is... me. Well, this is awkward.
Wait, I wonder if you could actually change this conversation then. Depending on...
You? But you were meant to watch and adjudicate the proceedings, not compete.
I did find it odd how you fought with such zeal. But the reason for it is now laid bare for all to see.
Then all of my efforts were for nothing? What a cad you are!
I didn't mean to, honest. But once the fight started, muscle memory kinda just took over and... yeah.
Well, there's no sense crying over spilt milk. Perhaps we've learned that a noble's worth can't be measured in a practice battle. I mean, how effective can a competition be if some base commoner was able to best the three of us?
Perhaps you are correct. But as a victory is still a victory, what say we celebrate with some tea?
A fine idea. You must permit me to lend my magical touch to the tea making.
Hold, Constance. I think we can make do without your magic today. We just had a large practice skirmish, and I imagine there are many people trying to sleep at this hour. Your magic makes the tea shine so bright, it could easily disturb them.
A point well made. In that case, I'll leave the tea to others and dazzle you instead with my sparkling conversation.
This will be the best tea you have ever tasted. For it comes straight from House Gloucester's private reserve.
And I will provide tea cakes to match. Each one made to order by the very hands of Ferdinand von Eyre himself.
This will be ever so much fun!
Didn't you just say people are trying to sleep? I'm starting to think these three shouldn't be allowed to hang out with each other anymore.
Oh no, but they're getting along so well. Alright, return to camp really quick. Alright, so I'm gonna save and then do one fight just to progress the chapter a bit, as well as to pretty much fix my team setup right now. Okay, so just making sure there's no support and just activity, right? So we're gonna go here first. Brawler of any enemies? None. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna train. Yeah, I had
I'm
Tetra
ready
with
to be
me.
battling.
And then the main. Where's Edelgard?
Follow me,
Edelgard.
soldiers of the Empire.
Was it Constance? Actually, Constance might have been. Constance might have actually been the other one I selected. Possibly, but anyway, I'm gonna play with like 50 of them. I think that would be a good combination. Okay, Convoy. That should work, actually. Abilities? Apex Sword. Ooh, yes.
The fight starts now.
Victory awaits. Begin. I will help.
You can count on me. I've got you covered.
Here I go. No mistakes. Yes. Now show me your courage.
Do you want me to lay an ambush?
You got my back?
I will guard your back.
Retreat!
I will do this. I might be in a little trouble.
All would be lost if I were to die here. Okay, let's go. Here I go. No mistakes.
How can I face my comrades after this?
Now die! No one is matching us.
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
Can't let it end like this.
I'm with you.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong.
You can count on me.
Here I go. They must learn who they're up against.
Strong enough.
Let's give this a shot.
I'm bringing it down.
Enemy down.
Huh. You're pretty useful sometimes.
sorry. We weren't strong enough. On to the next one.
Show me what you're capable of.
It is done.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
A taste more bitter than blackest coffee. We can ill afford defeat here.
Our time has finally come. I'm with you.
Darn it, just didn't get it.
No one is matching us.
We'll do it together! I've got you now! I got this!
Okay, so what's the win condition now? And Pegasus now.
Here I go. I'm bringing it down. Danger!
Shall we take up position here?
Let's let go!
No one is matching us.
We'll do it together! I've got you now! I'm all right. You got my back?
No one is matching us.
We'll do it together! I've got you now! My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
Astonishing. I had no idea you were that powerful. This is all my fault.
No
Darn it!
one is matching us.
We'll do it together! I've got you now! Don't mind if I do.
That's no surprise.
I work much harder than anyone else.
Whatever, fine. If I didn't waste time getting the Awakening one, hoping to get that, but whatever.
I won't.
Alright, I'm gonna save Scum until Anna gets placed next to me.
Can you believe this, Gwendol? We've waited what feels like decades, and still no Imperial army. What is the Emperor thinking? She promised to protect us.
Calm yourself, my lord. They will come. We've received reports of a large army forming to the south of Aryan Road. They will scatter this siege to the wind. I have no doubt of that.
They had better. It's her promises that swayed me into betraying the kingdom in the first place. I didn't do this just so my lands could be leveled by the King of Fargus' fiery wrath.
The Silver Maiden will keep us safe. She yields to no invader.
Viscount Elidor and Count Duval have both sent messages, imploring me to surrender for the sake of my people. Yes, perhaps it's not too late. I can lure the Imperial army in and kill them, then beg the king for mercy.
My lord.
Lonato, you fool. Your rashness is to blame for all of this.
This is no time to go soft, my lord. Turning our coats a second time would be abominable. One betrayal can be explained away with the right sort of excuse, but a second? A second paints the lot of us as feckless curs.
Ugh. Then what would you have me do? Gwendol, you tell me.
Command it, my lord, and I will gladly go to my grave. You, however, must not. Yet unless you have fought life and limb for your people, you cannot surrender with honor intact. Anything less would earn you the people's scorn, just as it did your ancestors.
Ha! Ha ha ha! Yes, of course. It certainly would not do to forget that Roe blood is stained with treachery. Well, so be it. A weather vane must go with the wind, and a born traitor must finish the sedition he started.
Wise words, my lord. Your people will thank you for this course of action.
Wait, she didn't move. Okay. I need her to move to the next one nearest to me.
Can you believe this?
Come on.
Can you believe this, Gwendol?
Arnie, come on! Let's move to the right. I don't want to keep chasing her down is the thing.
Can you believe this, Gwendol?
There we go.
Hey!
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Alright, what can be upgraded?
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Okay. Okay.
Let me know if I may be... Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
I'll hold off on that for now.
Let me know if I may be of further service.
Oops, did not mean to do that. It's fine. I'm gonna save here. Alright, I think that'll be the end of my stream. Alright. Yeah, so I'll finish the rest of this chapter next time. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.